Exams have been used as a way to measure a student's learning since the mid-1800s. With the advent of the No Child Left Behind legislation in January of 2002, the exams the students are given in kindergarten through 12th grade have changed. The purpose of the No Child Left Behind law was to ensure that all students, regardless of their race or socioeconomic background, would have access to a solid education. Additionally, the law mandates that all teachers must have at least a bachelor's degree to be able to teach. The annual exam is given in the spring of each year and replaces the previous standardized testings that many students took to measure their progress. Many schools today appear to be teaching to the test. The textbooks that are used in the classroom, along with the teaching aids, focus on getting the results needed to pass. The results from this mandated testing are directly related to the school's overall rating and performance evaluations as well. There are many pros and cons about the use of exams to measure a student's progress. The website procon.org gives a total of 44 pros and cons for the taking exams under the new law. Edutopia, the George Lucas Educational Foundation, says that the assessment is at the heart of education. Teachers and parents use the test scores to gauge a student's academic strengths and weaknesses. Communities rely on these scores to judge the quality of their educational systems. And state and federal lawmakers use the very same metrics to determine whether public schools are up to scratch. Testing forms the bedrock of educational assessment and represents a commitment to high academic standards and school accountability. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. While all of these speak to the test itself, measuring a student's learning is something that teachers need to be able to do effectively. At issue are the different ways in which students learn. Some are visual learners, some are audio learners, and some are a combination of both. They also learn at different rates as well. Teachers need to be able to assess their students as part of an ongoing process, and that is where exams and testings come into play. It is the only way they can ascertain if the students are able to apply the knowledge and skills they have been taught. In today's fast-changing world, exams in one format or another are here to stay, at least until there is some other way to assess what a student has learned and whether or not they're able to apply it in the world we live in.